Hello's welcomes back everyone, and Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as Vaed, my Imperial Agent. And where we last left off, we were just starting the second act of the Imperial Agent storyline, where we've been asked by Imperial Intelligence to pose as a double agent to infiltrate the Republic SIS. There is a team within the SIS who have just been given a senatorial sanction to basically do whatever is necessary. And their leader is our target, this Ardun Kothe. Unfortunately, in proving ourselves to this team and posing as an Imperial Cipher agent who wishes to come over to the Republic, Kothe was able to activate some sort of mind control programming, which we were then unable to basically refuse his commands. We don't know if the rest of the team have the same knowledge, if they can also use the programming installed within us. But he wants us to meet the rest of the team on the world of Taris, and there is something there obviously he wants to achieve. So, let's get ourselves underway. One thing that is certainly interesting is we also had, I don't know what, premonition, warnings from Watcher X telling us to bide our time, wait for the correct opportunity. While we as a player of the Empire are traveling over to Taris, players of the Republic are moving over to the world of Balmora. Of course, players of the Republic were on Taris. I believe that it is usually their first world they would normally visit after they get their personal starship on Coruscant. Taris was once a city world, home to a planetary metropolis. 3 centuries ago, however, it was bombarded by the great Darth Malak and left a toxic ruin. The years since have not been kind to Taris, as vegetation and animal life struggle to gain a foothold in shattered skyscrapers and habitats. The Republic began to recolonize Taris less than a decade ago, aiming to make it into a symbol of Republic hope and steadfastness. In response, the Empire is mobilizing troops and beginning a full-scale assault. Early reports speak of fierce resistance from the Republic, as well as natural hazards in the form of wildlife and the mysterious Rakghoul plague.
Codename Legate calling base command. Come in, base command.
Base command here. Patching secondary stream.
Codename Chance here. Ready for mission briefing.
You two met on Nar Shaddaa, so I'll skip the introductions. Welcome to Taris. 1,000 years of civilization reduced to toxic muck.
Fill me in on the operation.
A long time ago, Taris was a Republic world. A Sith Lord bombed it. Now we're trying to rebuild, and the Empire's unhappy.
Your people said shock troops. Devastator units.
It's a mess. The last thing we need is a rogue element, but that's what we've got. Along with Sith and Republic troops, there's a corrupt Jedi down there. You're going to stop her.
I thought Jedi were supposed to be incorruptible.
They're not perfect, but they're supposed to know better. Kai Sazin, Jedi Knight and hero of Tazla. Rising star in the Jedi Order, but she's rotten to the core. Half her missions end with someone dying. Technology and artifacts disappear from under her protection.
Her last report said she'd come to Taris because the Force called her here.
I believe Kai Sazin is building a power base. I need you to find out how and why, and bring me hard evidence.
You sound like you're taking this personally.
I'm disappointed is all, but you're right. No good fretting. Chance will be your contact. He'll take it from here.
Yes, sir. Surveilling Kai Sazin has been difficult, but we believe she recently mounted a raid on an Empire-controlled laboratory. We'll begin our investigation there. You need to obtain access to the laboratory from Imperial Command.
Get to the laboratory and find out what Kai Sazin was up to. Understood?
That's my boy. Base command out.
Sir, I'll monitor your holocalls to track the investigation. I'll be in touch soon.
Okay. A rogue Jedi. But first of all, we need to get approval to get to this Imperial laboratory and find out what she may have been after. Ah, that's right. When a player of the Republic is here, there is a dedicated spaceport at the reclamation base. Unfortunately for a player of the Empire, obviously that starport is still within Republic hands. We have an orbital station. Vector, I didn't get you some new armor.
See you.
We are here.
You are here. Just very quickly. So that may have, maybe that's a bit more armored. Should probably do this in my own time, I totally admit. He uses a tech staff as well. I mean, we do have a lot of armored gear. Some of it may not be appropriate. We'll have a think on it. We'll have a think. On the positive side, the team have not told us we cannot help Imperial interests on this world. At least not yet. We have to act as if nothing is wrong.
Headed to Taris, sir? I'll commission a shuttle immediately. The planet hasn't seen this much action since Darth Malik occupied it centuries ago. Now that the Republic's rebuilding their shattered cities, the Dark Council is determined to destroy the planet once and for all.
Do we have the Republic on the defensive yet?
I haven't seen the latest reports myself, I'm afraid. If you're ready to head to Taris, your shuttle's cleared for launch.
I'm all set.
I'll tell Imperial Command you're en route. Speak with Captain Hellid if you wish to join the fight.
The difficulty is, of course, that we're meant to be acting as someone who is sick of all the killing. That we no longer want to fight for the Empire. And yet here we are.
Being glorious.
Oh, what's that, Vector? Yeah, Taris. It must have been glorious indeed. But yeah, as I was saying, we're meant to be acting as a player who is no longer willing to fight for the Empire. Now we're truly a member of the SIS. That is what can cause a little bit of imbalance, I think. I'm trying to figure out how best to do this, how best to go forward. You can feel the indecision as I'm working it through in my mind. I suppose we could help Imperial interests on this world up until the SIS bring it up, wondering why are we helping. I suppose that's the best way of putting it. Until they start questioning our motives and our true loyalties, we could work both sides. Yeah, let's look at it like that, shall we?
Welcome to Taris. I'm Captain Hellitt, Imperial Military Command. Your arrival was unexpected. The Supreme Commander of Imperial Forces on Taris has requested a word. Darth Gravis, the new arrival.
Your Imperial career is impeccable. And littered with bodies. Just the agent I need for Taris' annihilation.
Breaking a planet requires a subtle hand.
I'm sure you'll provide just the right touch. The Republic is trying to rebuild Taris. I'm here to drive them off and complete the planet's ruin. If you desire to stand by my side and serve the Empire, swat down the Republic artillery firing on our base.
I'll crush every Republic weapon I see.
Seek me out when the artillery's in pieces. Then we'll discuss your role in the greater conflict.
On the other side, hopefully, as an agent, our activities won't be noticed by Kothe's team. We could always pin the blame on our activities on other individuals. We just happened to be close by when it happened. Wasn't to do with us. Let's see. Heroic missions on Taris. We're only getting one of the locked supply crates now. That is indeed a shame. But I did indeed actually complete my personal objective to get the headpiece I was after. So I don't need to worry about that too much. Right. So we do need to head into the Imperial base here.
Was supposed to be simple, Sergeant.
Yes, my lord.
Then why is this swamp filled with Republic commandos?
They anticipated our arrival, my lord.
Shut up! Incompetents, all of you. I should drown you in the acid lake.
Yeah. We pull out actually, we have the entirety of the map already. So we have the Brel sediment section, which is kind of smack in the middle of Taris. It's a little bit awkward. We have another small Imperial base over here. But if we pull that back to the world map, we're on what's known as the Toxic Lake Garrison. This is where we've made our main base of operations. Of course, the Republic have a major control. Obviously, this is their dedicated spaceport here. I think it's called Alaris, off the top of my head. And obviously, they have a lot of dedicated defenses moving further into the resettlement zone. And they are being aided by refugees who've moved into the sinking city. But for now, let us provide the Sith Lord of our Imperial intentions by dealing with the Republic artillery. What instance are we on? Ah, there is only one instance right now. I see. Makes sense that there's no PvP instance here on Taris, since Republic and Imperial players aren't here at the same time. See some of the artillery cannons there already.
Begins.
We do have a bonus to deal with 10 of the artillery force as well. I was about to say, we need to watch out for these mounted gun turrets, as they tend to have a very annoying knockback ability.
Defeated. Somewhat to our surprise.
Just seeing if that Sith would engage that captain while he was asleep. And he did. Because why leave a Republic soldier alive? We have subtlety, the Sith have brutality. Oh, we need to be going this way. Was that a sentinel? This is looking at the class icon, going, wait a minute. More accuracy, more power. Here is the command center. Oh, you got here ahead of us.
The Republic artillery is in pieces, Darth Grievous.
I hope you enjoyed yourself. The Republic infestation is slowly rebuilding Taris. Left untreated, we'll be faced with a military staging point and symbol of Republic fortitude.
I'm back, Master. I slaughtered every one of them, then crushed their artillery.
A fascinating story. Unfortunately, the true destroyer of the artillery stands before you. Thanavesh, meet the latest addition to my circle.
Hunt in my territory again, and you're dead.
We're all friends of the Empire here.
Don't lecture me.
Save your anger, Thana. We must focus our power to bring down the Republic's military leader, Com Order. He commands a battalion set to drive us off Taris.
Crack the foundation of Order's attack. It's the best way to stop him.
No time for that. I'll attack the Republic weakling and end this standoff.
No, Thana. Order is too strong. Stripping him of his battle resources is just the path to take. Republic troops are in short supply this far from the base, so Order's been arming Cathar settlers to attack us. The Cathar beasts are vicious enough without Republic weapons. They must be neutralized.
The Cathar won't survive the day.
You'll mess the job up. I will lead the massacre.
No, Thana. Your failure with the artillery has earned you a secondary assignment.
As you wish, Master.
Remove this Cathar threat. Then we'll be one step closer to Order's defeat.
Okay. Ooh, we have a codex entry on Darth Gradus's apprentice? I guess we best know her since she's already come across as confrontational. And considering both Darth Gradus and Farnafesh are Sith, I suppose technically they they outrank us. We'll have to be very careful about what we say. Born into wealth and privilege on Droman Kaas, Farnafesh spent her childhood cultivating an explosive temper and destroying everything she laid her eyes upon. When Farna discovered her talent with the Force, she tested her destructive talents on her military parents' bodyguards. After the 8th guard was found broken and mangled, her terrified parents tried to suppress their daughter's power. She lashed out, and the resulting devastation burned an entire Kaas city block to the ground. Holy shit. Her parents were consumed in the blaze, and their Force adept orphan was sent to the Sith Academy on Korriban. The incident was widely publicized as example of the terrible fate of parents who fear rather than embrace a potential Sith child. Oh, of course, they blame the parents, because she has a lot of power. Farna tore through her Sith trials and fellow acolytes at lightning speed, earning her the attention of Darth Gravis. When her studies concluded, the Elder Sith Lord took Farna on as his apprentice, with a promise she would finally sink her teeth into the Republic in the jungles of Taris. So she's quite possibly... It was a Sentinel. It's quite possible that she's just left the Academy.
The Cathar have made dangerous friends. Punish them.
Indeed we shall. We are going to have to come back here, so is it worth... No, let's get to the communications center first and try to gain permission to enter the Imperial lab.
Attention on deck!
I'm tracking a Jedi, and I need immediate access to the research laboratory in this sector.
You're talking about the Godera laboratory?
Apologies, sir. I didn't realize you were coming. Lieutenant Nida, liaison officer.
I wasn't expecting to be recognized.
I asked that all intelligence arrivals be flagged. Aside from the Sith, you're our most important resource.
Contacting the laboratory for clearance, sir.
Your associate should be at the lab already. He took a security team about a week ago. You'll find it in good hands.
Yes. I'm sure everything will be fine.
I can't pick up anything from the laboratory comm, but there's something on a secondary channel.
To base, Dr. Loken is safe, but the rat ghouls are everywhere. Orange-level infestation. We'll attempt to...
Get it back!
I can't. Our team must have been overrun by the rat ghouls. We'll have to burn the whole lab.
This rat ghoul infestation, what is it?
The rat ghouls are mutants, victims of a Tarisian plague that alters human physiology.
Standing orders are to cluster bomb nest sites to contain the infestation.
You want to reach the lab to track your Jedi, you'll be facing a swarm. I can't offer anything but aerial bombardment.
Put your bombers on hold. I can cleanse the area.
There's a chance our body can resist the Rakghoul plague, but we'd rather not find out, even to locate a Jedi.
Unfortunately, you go where I tell you to go, Vector.
I can't hold off attacking the lab forever. Destroy the rat ghoul infestation.
Dr. Godera. I believe he's related to the Jedi Knight storyline. His lab, I'm guessing, is here in the Braille sediment. And it should be... Indeed, here. I expected that would be the case. Okay. Very good. So there's an Imperial Intelligence asset who arrived earlier than we did. I didn't want to obviously inquire too much to seem ignorant, otherwise that would have come off as suspicious. They also mentioned a Loken? I guess we'll have to find out. For now, let us go deal with the Cathar settlers. At least they've given us permission to access the lab. Unfortunately, the lab is going to be fraught with danger. I wonder what they were looking to research there. Either way, plenty of Imperial players here doing their own deeds. Dealing with the Republic and these settlers. Looks like we have just a bunch of people untrained.
Star signs freeze. We are wary.
Not that it really matters to me. Unfortunately, you're aiding the Republic. I wonder if I can lure those two over. Ooh, we have a combat instructor. That looks like someone else has also felt the same. There we are. I'll certainly slow down the training of the Cathar here. Oh, we have
products only as intended.
We have an exploration mission.
Be well.
Taris's water supply is a hotbed of parasites, disease, and pollutants. Waterborne diseases kill hundreds of settlers a day. This glorious trend must continue. The Republic knows a quenched army is an entrenched army. Without clean drinking water, they will never gain a foothold on Taris. That is why they move to attack the planet's pollution. Droids have begun rebuilding an old filtration plant. If restored, the plant will purify enough water to fuel the Taris' resettlement. General Vaedren calls upon your services. Disable a filtration plant, destroy the droid repair team, and Taris' water will poison would-be settlers for centuries to come. Where is that? Ah, bugger. Shame I didn't notice that a little bit earlier, since we were over there dealing with the Cathar. We'll keep it in mind. Let us go report our success.
The Cathar's fighting days are over.
Let their deaths be an example to those who would try to rebuild Taris. If only Thana were here to observe your swift victory.
I'm back, and I brought a friend. He's one of Order's guards. I had some fun with him. Wasn't until I killed his buddies that he finally talked.
There are more delicate ways of extracting information.
My methods made him scream just fine. Go on, officer. Spill your story. And no whimpering this time.
Commander Orda. He's got walkers hidden near his base. They'll ambush anyone who attacks. That's all I know. Please release me. Okay. The walkers can't be detected by probes. Only Order's top operatives have the coordinates, and they're encoded.
Is this the best you can find, Thana? A lowly officer with second-hand information?
He's all we need, Master. I'll attack Order's base myself and rip those walkers apart.
Take them out before we attack, then Order will be defenseless.
Sneaking around won't do us any good.
On the contrary, Thana. We must crush Order's walkers before storming his base. We'll find them by slaying his operatives for their coordinate codes. His men have gunned down many Imperials, so don't hold back. With the coordinates, our bomber squadrons will decimate the walkers.
Order's toys will soon be in flames.
Thank you. Such a mission demands only the best. Thana, wait here and train for our assault against Order.
No! I've wasted enough time enslaved to you, Gravis. Enjoy your new pet.
And my apprentice breaks her leash. Thana's strength with the Force is magnificent, but she's only focused when prodded into a rage. And I see she's abandoned her poor friend. We'll have to dispose of him.
Wait! Please don't hurt me! I told you everything I know.
I'll put in a good word for you with Order.
Let's hope all Republic forces on Taris are so pathetic. Kill the operatives, then hand their coordinates over to Major Nost, the head of Imperial Bomber Command. He's already stationed at our outpost. I look forward to hearing of the Walker's destruction.
Okay. 2 relics, neither of them are any good to us. Tell you what, let's go deal with the water supply, and then we might actually take a break. We do need to go over to the Imperial Bomber Command once we've dealt with these walkers. But that is a base unto itself with even more missions available to us. Bomber Command being, well, over here. And I believe they even have quests heading to locations nearby Dr. Gadera's lab. Yeah. We'll do our side mission, because, well, we should have done it a little bit earlier. I just accidentally bypassed it. And then we'll split our time here in the Brel settlement into 2. Yeah, why not? We could, of course, do everything all together, but then this video would just be much longer. I mean, I do have some videos that are almost 2 hours long in this series, but I'm trying hard to keep them to about 40 minutes to an hour. And since we have been tasked to go to a second Imperial base, this seems like an appropriate time where we can split our time here on Taris and in the Brel settlement. Darth Gravis is a very interesting individual for a Sith as well. Obviously, we've known just a lot of Sith like Varna, who are just engulfed in their rage. And yet it seems a lot of the Elder Sith have learned to channel their rage more completely, able to focus it as and when needed, not always basically throwing a tantrum almost. They're very almost, oh well, sorry if I'm insulting them a little, but they're almost like Jedi. Oh, we have some, yeah, the water reclamation droids.
Star signs freeze. We are wary.
We need to locate an Overseer droid. Deal with more of the normal reclamation droids and find 3 pieces of filtration equipment. Try to locate this Overseer droid first. Seems promising.
Ardun Herald.
Okay. Now, can I access one piece of filtration equipment without getting any more of these droids' attention? Possibly. Oh, what about this one? There we are. Mission complete. Actually, what we should probably do is, in terms of uniform, Yeah, actually, here's an idea. When we're acting as Legate, as the member of the Republic SIS team, we will have this outfit on. When we're acting with Imperial interests and we don't want to have our deeds known, we should probably try and hide our identity. So we're just another Imperial asset in the region, doing certain things to help him spread Imperial influence. So, yeah, that's an idea. So Chance may have already heard, lore-wise, may have already heard of our activities. But let's hope he hasn't, and we'll try and disguise our actions here and now. Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. What we'll do is we'll take a break, though. Thank you all for joining me once again with my time here on Taris. When we come back, we'll be heading to the west, towards the Imperial Bomber Command Center, but also looking to deal with these Republic walkers guarding the Republic General's base of operations. As always, feel free to leave a comment if you so wish, and hopefully I'll see you for even more next time. Until then, though, take care. Bye-bye now.